So, Naomi, thank you so much for being here in Jordan and Amman at the Royal Film Commission. We're so pleased to have you.
Thank you for having us.
And you've had such an interesting career. And what's interesting is you at one point were acting in the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So it was a role where you sort of automatically almost had power.
Yeah.
To a role where you had to gain that power,
Yeah.
right? As Jasmine in Aladdin. So I'd like to start by asking you, what was the most exciting thing that you found playing Jasmine?
For me, I think the opportunity to humanize such an iconic animated character that I loved and identified with when I was growing up, it really is the most exciting, creative thing that you could do, you know. It really is the best opportunity for an actor. As I said, I wanted to humanize her. You have the space to bring more depth and make the character more well-rounded. And I was also really excited to push some of those themes that were already in the animation. Jasmine fighting for what she believes in, and we really pushed her to be even more ambitious and to fight for the freedom of her people, and the fact that she wants to lead, I think, is really brilliant. So I was just very excited to be the person to embody that.
Yes, I wanted to come to that next,
Yeah.
actually. So growing up, you must have, you watched Aladdin.
Of course.
And, all of a sudden you get a call and you're told that, you're going to be Jasmine, Princess Jasmine.
Right.
So
I mean,
how
gosh.
did that feel?
Yeah. I wish it was that easy. I wish I
Yes,
just got a call
I'm sure
and
it
they
wasn't
said,
that. I'm sure the whole
no, but at
audition
that
process,
point,
but,
yeah, no, it
because
was
there's a lot of auditions.
yeah, it's a long process, obviously, to get there, and auditioning for a role like this, it is a process. But when I got that call, it's funny because it was actually the time difference in LA. I was asleep. So I was asleep and my husband was next to me. He was awake and he got the call, so he found out before I did. And quite honestly, it was a very surreal moment. Something that you'd been working hard for in terms, we'd been, auditioning for quite a few months. It really does take a while. And I think there was just a sense of relief and excitement, and I woke up the next morning and I thought, did that really happen? Very surreal, but again, just very excited to work with Guy and Will and Mina, who I tested with, and we had great chemistry when we tested. I love the fact that Mina just brought such a depth to the character. So was just incredibly excited to get started.
Great. Well, it definitely showed. I mean, that all shone through in the film. Well, actually, what I wanted to ask you is, as an actress, obviously, there's you become a role model, and is there any advice that you would give young people who are in the profession, who would sort of looking up to you and thinking, this is something I'd like to do? I know it wasn't easy. There's the singing, there's the acting, there's the dancing. So is there anything that you'd like to share? It's
interesting because I feel like I'm still learning. I would like, if anyone has advice for me, I would gladly take advice. But I think for me, I think that keeping the main thing in terms of I think in our industry you can get distracted by many other different things, and I think it's just focusing on the work, and if you work hard and you focus on what's important and you make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, I think that's what will give you longevity and hopefully keep you grounded in the process.
Great, that's a very good piece of wisdom.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.